I'm James Milan. As part of our series, Your Arlington Dollar, we are very pleased to welcome back to our studio one of our favorite guests, Town Manager Adam Chapdelaine. Adam, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's great to see you. Just recently, your office published, as they do annually, the financial plan for the town.
Correct.
And I would first ask you to describe, well, what does it contain? What is it about? And just kind of take us through that part of the process.
So, as you said, James, the financial plan, which is this document right here, this big, thick, honking document, is the town's annual financial plan. We provide, department by department, a narrative of what we're spending the money on, what our objectives are for the year, and what we've accomplished in the years past.
If people are looking for something, you know, not quite so meaty, there are other options, I assume, for getting a sense of where the town is at.
Most people are very busy. They might be interested in how the town spends its money, but they don't have a lot of time to dedicate to reading a 220-plus page document. So 4 years ago, we created this document here. It's called the Public Annual Financial Report, or we call it the PAFR for short. It really just gives you a very quick rundown. First page tells you about Arlington and its makeup and how it's governed. Second page gives you a breakdown of where revenues come from, where expenses go, and then a year-over-year look at that. Third page breaks down what is actually in your tax rate. Under that shows where our capital dollars go, and on the back sheet shows a snapshot of some of those comparable communities that are contained in the financial plan. So it's probably, you know, a 20-minute read, and it gives you a pretty quick and clear picture of where we stand financially. So sort of the next generation of what Arlington has put forth are online tools that are active, ever-changing tools that you can interact with. So the first one, I guess, to mention would be Arlington Visual Budget, and it's a very interactive, graphically based tool that anybody can go on and take a look at where your tax dollars are spent. You can look at where revenues come in, and then you can look at where it goes. And what I think is the coolest feature is you can put in your tax bill. You can put in the average tax bill, you can put in your tax bill, and then you can look at the breakdown of what you spend on each department in town. So I think it's all about trust. And when I talk to people internally, department heads, other employees, and then people publicly about transparency, often people will say, well, why don't they just trust me? Or why do we have to put all this information out there? And I can relate to that. Government's unique. There's really no place else in our society where, you know, there's this desire for everything to be an open book. But if you've had the information out there, even if citizens haven't actively accessed it, if they just know that your government's transparent and that information is provided, and if they ever wanted to find it, it's going to be there, I really believe that they're going to trust you.
Okay, well, thanks, Adam, so much again for coming in. It's always elucidating for all of us.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you for joining us for Arlington Public News and Your Arlington Dollar. This is James Milan, and we'll see you next time.